Hey guys, it's yet another interesting episode on your favorite talk show. When you see this kind of setting, when you see the whole ambience like this, you know we already have another big gun in the industry. What industry is it? Are we still in the music industry? I don't know. But today with me, I'm not alone in the studio. Like you always know, I have a top celebrity. Like when I mean top celebrities, top happening celebrities of the moment in the studio with me. Do you want to guess? Okay, he's a man. He's on Hifive TV. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Instagram at the Hifive TV. You can also send us a mail, thehifivetv@gmail.com. And also you can send us a WhatsApp message, 08174606869. Back to who our guest is. Today in the building, today in the studio, today on set with me, I have one of Nigerians, not even Nigerian, actually, if I'm saying Nigerian, global hit maker. Who is this person? Make welcome LAOLU GBENJO, the one, the only LG. Come on, come on. When you see him, I know what comes to your head. It's good to have you on set, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
This is the Hifive TV, as you know.
Wow.
Let me tell you one thing. He's a very busy person. Like, a very, 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 very busy person. So for us to be able to bring him here, please clap for us first. Because it was not easy having him here. So yeah, Mr. LAOLU GBENJO, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
How's it been over the years?
Wow. Over the years, when it's over the years, let me just say.
Since it started, so you know, okay.
Well, it's been interesting, it's been great.
Okay.
It's been very, very great, but there's a kind of another dimension since the lockdown.
Okay.
2020. You understand? So there's another move, and
2020 is more like the present already. Now let me ask my question detailed. First, please, can you just tell us 1, 2 about LAOLU GBENJO?
Okay, LAOLU GBENJO is just a simple guy. I come from the family of 5. My father was a pastor in CAC. He's late now, and I grew up in Ogbomoso.
Okay.
Then I came to Lagos late 1998. I usually tell people when I came to Lagos, I could not speak one English. Talk less of pidgin English. No, talk less of pidgin English. So, but somehow I just started working on myself, and well, I'm here where I am.
Did you go to any school, or did you hire any teachers to teach you, or you're just working on yourself?
No. I remember I had a girlfriend who was teaching me.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
By getting there. So yeah, I want to ask, since when have you been singing?
Where I tell people all the time, I was never born a singer. Okay. Never. Everyone in my family used to sing, they no longer sing. Everyone, my elder brother, my younger brothers, my sister used to sing. I was the only one in the family who was not singing. So, and it was kind of, we can sing, you can sing. Okay. So I had to pray to God that God should teach me how to sing. And somehow I started singing.
Wait, somehow you started singing. I want to try to understand. Was it that you just woke up and you felt like, okay, let me compose a song, or?
Okay, when I was living with my grandfather, grandmother in Ogbomoso,
okay,
there was no TV, there was no radio.
Wow.
So I was not listening to any music. The only music I was hearing from my neighbor was Fuji music and Juju music.
Okay.
Till early 2020. 2021, 2022 was the first time I ever listened to contemporary music.
Wow.
I had no idea who Ron Kenoly is.
Wow.
Who Ron Kenoly was.
Yeah, okay, was.
Donny McClurkin, Avis
Don
Lotta, Don Muen, all those great guys in gospel music industry.
Till
early 2000.
Wow.
So it was kind of a divine intervention or divine encounter.
It's actually deeper than what we actually think, because I'm actually surprised, because when LAOLU GBENJO is a household name now, like when you mention LAOLU GBENJO, you know, oh, that is music. So for you to if you ask me without asking, I would have probably said, maybe your daddy was maybe a choir master, or
yeah, my father, like I said, my father was a pastor,
yeah,
but he was a singer also.
Okay.
Those days, my father could lead prayer for 4 hours, one prayer point to one song, one prayer song. So I guess maybe that's what do you call it in church?
Gene. Okay.
Yes. What do you call it?
What's that?
When you transfer the anointing. There's a biblical
impartation.
Something like
that.
You got it from my father, you understand? But me, I was never born a singer. Everybody was singing, but somehow it just happened.
Oh, somehow it just happened. Wow. Well, because I'm surprised. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hearing from the first time. Because if you ask me, I'll tell you probably is either, let me tell you what I picture you as from far. Is either maybe when you were small, you had passion, or you were always singing, one. Or two, is either you were a drummer.
Laye.
I know a lot of people will know the reason why I am saying it is either it was a drummer.
Why?
There is none of LAOLU GBENJO's song or none of LAOLU GBENJO's live session that you know here. Like those are arranged. So me in my head, I'm like, okay, it was probably either a music director or
like when I wrote Baba Faye Medabira in 2014.
Okay.
I wrote it when I was having my birth, and immediately I created that Ofaye Medabira Dabira. Ofaye Medabira Dabira Shama Wumi. Erora Wumi.
That was no. Like, you know, there are some kind of is it alujo they call it? That when you hear the alujo, you feel like, okay, what are they saying? But when you hear LAOLU GBENJO's alujo, you already know that, okay, this is coming from LAOLU, because you will hear every word clean, detailed, clean. I'm telling you because, okay, I am also a very big fan. I'm a huge fan of. I love what LAOLU GBENJO does. So I take my time to listen to, like, I want to ask, all this alujo that I used to make, is there any inspiration behind it, or you just feel like, okay, because I don't know, how did they used to bring it?
Okay, I think it's just the generation we are now.
Okay.
In the last few years, people always feel that gospel music is boring.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. Gospel music is one way. You get? So we thought about it that, okay, what can we do to make it, to add spice it up, to make it fun? You understand?
Christianity is not supposed to be boring.
It's not for the fact that you are born again that you have a boring life. Okay. So how do we spice it up that even the unchurched people will enjoy the music? You understand? Mostly, whether who you are, you are traditional, you have anybody you are, you can listen to the music and enjoy it and feel good about it. Sure. So that's the idea. Beyond all our beats.
Now.
So sometimes when we are rehearsing, when we are working, and guys are playing, I say, this is too regular. Let's change it. Let's add hip hop to it.
That's the point of it, because his own style of alujo is not the regular Jesu Woshe, Emimi Woshe. You will hear some things, you'll be like, oh, wow. Another thing I want to comment is your team.
Oh, great team.
LAOLU GBENJO's team is
fantastic, guys.
I don't know. There's that synergy.
Yes.
There is that
that same spirit.
You see the chemistry. If That's what they call it. Like there's that synergy, that team spirit.
That's right.
Like when you were picking your guys, are there things you look out for when you're picking them, or you just feel like, okay, any more let me just pick?
Okay, maybe my girls.
Okay.
But the guy, okay, even the musician.
Yeah.
You must have that swag. You must have that fire in you.
Okay.
You must not be regular. You must have something to offer. If you don't have anything to offer, you can't work with me. When in our group chats, when we're meeting, okay, like we're recording today, I say, okay, guys, we're recording today. If you don't have anything to offer, don't come to the studio.
Wow.
Everybody must contribute.
With something new.
Everybody must contribute.
Wow.
So the musician, we've come a long way. We've been working together since like 20. My talking drummer is the oldest. Okay. My talking drummer has been with me since 2004. The keyboardist and the drummer, I guess, since 2013, 14.
Man, over time like that, okay, was it that before they started working with you, they were very, 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 very good?
No. With time, they became. Okay. But the lockdown, we did a lot of things during lockdown.
Yeah.
The lockdown made it easy for them to lock.
More,
you understand?
And I understand.
So even now, we don't even rehearse anymore.
It's in the
just idea, pump, and everything is spontaneous.
When you work with professionals, things are actually very
yes, easy. It makes your work easy.
Things are actually very easy. So I want to ask now, then, when you get invitations, before the stardom, before the fame, when you get invitation from churches, like what was the remuneration like, okay, the honorarium, what was it like? Was it enough for you to like say, okay, my team, take over, then I have my own? Or were there times where probably it is even your money you used to pay them?
Okay, it was very, very, very discouraging.
That was then. Because now
then.
I reached my agreement. Can't even tell us that.
Then it was very, very discouraging then. Yeah. Very, very. In fact, when I released my first album, 2008, when I released my first album, 2008, and I had this high expectation that, I'll be going to churches will give me honorarium, I will sell my CD. Nothing happened. You go to church, there's no money, they won't give you anything, or they even treat you bad. I was kind of begging them to buy my CD. So I got discouraged and I was fed up. I stopped singing. I stopped singing for 7 years.
What?
Yeah, I stopped singing for 7 years. So I went for a friend of my concert, Peter K. He's in US now.
Okay, I know the name.
So he called me to come and say something about him. So I went there and I raised a song, and everyone was filled with God's presence. And somebody called me after the meeting. I feel that God is telling me that you have left your purpose, that if you could trust him again, he will help you. Wow. So, and as he was saying it, I was actually feeling it in my spirit. Somebody can be telling you prophecy now, you just but this one, I was actually feeling it in my spirit. He was saying that to confirm what I was feeling in my spirit.
Yeah. There was that instant conviction.
Yes. So the biggest question was, where do I start from? All my friends, BG SARS, Bukola Beckers, Monty Law, they had gone. You understand?
Because that is even the point where you find it difficult to like, people like this massive there, right?
You understand?
Like, where are we going to pick you from now?
That is question that everybody should be asking. So, okay, you've done this, what next? What do I do? Where do I start from another? So I had to raise my team again. I remember I invited my drummer, my talking drummer, my keyboardist. We had lunch at somewhere around Falomo. And I told them, guys, we need to start again. If we could trust God, I believe that God will help us. So that was when I wrote Baba Faye Medabira, so beautiful. So coming back to singing, coming back to ministry, or coming back to the industry. I just zero my mind from honorarium.
Okay.
Selling CDs, I was going to churches to give out the CDs. Because I realized that this is what made me give up in the first place. I don't want to put my mind on it again. So, I know church people now, they like free things.
Sure.
So, I'll go to churches, I'll give out 100 CD, 20. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank
Normally.
you. And somehow...
Was it thank you? I used to make it.
But you know that God is faithful. Somehow, somebody in the church said, wow, I was told you gave out your CD. Please, I want to pay for 100 CD. Somebody will send 50K. 50K then was a lot of money. Yeah. Somebody will send 100K. And people were buying my CD for souvenir in their weddings and all that. I said, okay. So I zero my mind. And somehow God made a way.
Wow. Somehow God made
Seriously, if you want to do church music, don't put your mind on money. Money will come.
Can you hear? Can you listen?
If you want to do church music, don't ever, your goal should not be art. Malosi church, they will collect you, giving it. Zero your mind. With time, God will crown your efforts with great success.
That's if you're hardworking.
If you're hardworking.
That's if you're hardworking.
If you're hardworking.
Because hardworking. The thing is, obviously, the industry is already tight. There are people that keeps coming up, people that are very, very hardworking. So if you are not hardworking, you now feel like, and because you are called by God, you now feel like, let me just be doing it, jenkele. Even God does not like slothful people, like people that put Isho, Fejesi. It's the work of God, but yes, God called you, but you have to package yourself. And
exactly.
Now, we are getting to a point where we want to leave the old church. We want to get to meet the real LAOLU GBENJO. But before then, let's go for a commercial break. Hey guys, welcome back. It's still the Hifive TV, and I still have with me LAOLU GBENJO. You've heard quite a number of things from him. How he started, how he stopped for a while, and how the Holy Spirit sent an angel, angel in human body, to talk to him, to like, okay, pick up. And since he picked up, he has been firing up to now, and he'll keep firing till the end of time. Nothing is stopping him. I'm not prophesying, I'm just telling you, because with what we can see, his hard work speaks for him, and he's a man, quite a number of people, quite a number of young people like myself look up to like, oh, this man, I actually love him. And now I said we are going to meet LAOLU GBENJO. Leave ministry aside, leave church aside. Now we are going into the real. Sir, first of all, we are not so sure if you advances are allowed. What I mean by advances are allowed, are ladies allowed to shoot their shots?
Sure. That one is normal.
That question is not still. What I want to ask is LAOLU GBENJO single, married, or don't want to talk about it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, all right. He said he's not going to talk about it. But he said you can shoot your shots.
But you know,
there are some shots that
but you know, I have kids. You understand? So.
Okay. I think there are some part of our lives that don't space. Hello, ODJ, it's not your business. So there are some things that are not our business, actually. Yeah. I want to ask, you know, with the kind of person that you are, the way you dress, the way you speak, your carriage, it attracts a lot of female gender. How have you been able to manage the whole more sweet boy? Because you will be admired by a lot of people. You understand? So how have you been able to like manage, you know?
Okay, so ladies coming around, ladies throwing advances to you is a normal thing. Nothing abnormal about it. In fact, if people don't throw shot it at you, or how do you call it?
Shots.
Shot at you, or that you know you are in another generation now. All right. So that means something is wrong with you.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. If I'm seeing a lady and nobody's, when we go for party, we go for event, nobody ask her out, nobody say, hey, hi, and then that means she's ugly. You understand?
Yeah.
So, and if you're a guy also, and nobody say, wow, you're good looking, that means something is wrong with you. So, for me, it's a normal thing. There's nothing abnormal about it. So, when you know that it's a normal thing, that this thing is just one of those things, nothing special about it.
You don't attach more special because some people when they tell you are fine, okay, I'm fine. All right, baby, what's next? What's up? But you are seeing it as a normal,
nothing there.
I'm fine. I know I'm fine. So thank you for that was something that comes with when you know yourself.
Exactly.
Like there's that courage that what you are saying, I've confirmed it. I know it myself. So most times your shots comes with just your compliments. The reply you get is thank you. Most times. But what I'm trying to say is, I know there are actually a lot of people.
Sure.
Like, you know, I know what does your Instagram DM looks like?
Yeah.
Especially from the other genders. I know what this is going to look like, even without you saying.
It's just one of those things.
It's just one of those things.
But how I've been able to handle it is because I tell you this, I'm the worst person to date because I don't have time. I'm the worst, as in worst guy to date. I don't have time. Even me, I'm looking for time for myself.
Yes, please. Okay, sorry, I had to cut you short. There was one day, I'm going to share this experience. I reached out to him. So I think I wanted to tell him something. I called him in the morning. That was around 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. thereabouts. He said, please, I'm in the studio.
Yes.
No, he wasn't able to pick, but he sent a text. I called, I'm in the studio. I'm like, wow, okay, sir. In my mind, 3 p.m., you shall be done. I tried to call 3 p.m. He was still not picking. As at like 8 p.m., he's still telling me that. I'm like, okay. How long do you, is it rehearsal you do in the studio most times?
You know, apart from my special recorder, I do birthday shout out. And sometimes we record 15 a day, sometimes we record. In a week, sometimes we record 27, 30.
He does not have time to.
You understand? So, and it has been like that for like, it's been like that for like close to 2 years now. You understand? So I don't have time. No time.
Okay.
It's since January 1st. Till now, I've not had 2 days break. Ask my guys. Ask Dami. We've not had, as in 2 days break straight. Could possible. I don't show them on social media so that people would think I have money.
But you actually have money. Hey, you actually see. You said this. So that people know. Hey, let me tell you. Let me tell you one place where you will know that you have money. Now let me tell you. Check his posts. Check the kind of clothes he used to wear. Wait. Check his footwears. Look at this nice to see. Check his shoes. Now look. If he wants to wear customized, he wear customized. Now check the footwear, it will match. That's where you know. Check his wristwatch. Check the wrist, you will know. You will know there's no how they want to disguise. When we had BJ Sachs on set too, he was trying to, we're like, no. We know what's up. We know there is that money. So those are what I think.
BJ has money.
You have money. They are actually very, very, very rich people. They are billionaires. That's actually, that means their hard work that actually speak for them. You know? So I want to ask, at what point did you probably feel, okay, you've mentioned one part when you feel, okay, the challenge was maybe the church is not honoring you, like, at least, even encouraging, so to say, like you expected. So I just want to ask that, aside that, what other challenge do you think you faced in this industry?
2017.
Okay.
Yep, 2017. I did a song, Alujemeta.
Okay.
And I used one street language, Oshaprapra.
Okay.
And there was this crazy attack. As a very, very crazy attack on me, 2017.
Okay.
Sometimes I will wake up, I will see all sorts of funny posts. LAOLU GBENJO is not born again. And Instagram, everywhere. And I saw the way church condemn people. I saw the way they hate people. And I felt like I should not be a Christian anymore. I saw how they don't show the love of Christ to people. This self-righteousness. So I tried to remix this song, but the song was not that interesting like the original tune. So that was the experience that made me who I am today. Wow. And I said, LAOLU, you know what? Follow God's leading for your heart. Follow God's leading. Whatever God's leading your heart. Whoever will invite you. Whoever will call you, will call you.
Sure.
And ever since I made that decision, it's been the best decision of my life.
Just do you.
Just do you.
And follow God's
Just
leading.
do you.
You don't
and
need...
whether you call me, you don't call me. See, the best thing I've done for myself as a brand is I've created a platform for myself. Whether you call me, you don't call me, I will sing a party. And it's still my gospel that I will sing in that party. So I don't really need that forward of the church to sing my gospel.
To spread your gospel.
If you don't want me to sing at your party, I'll go to my YouTube.
I'm going to sing for them.
I'll sing it there.
Hey.
When I traveled to London in December, every home was listening to LAOLU GBENJO. From the airport, everybody listened to LAOLU GBENJO.
I actually understand. I know what that feels like. The condemnation from...
man.
Especially the holier than thou. Like any little thing, they are ready to...
Oh my God.
It's not even... They will criticize you, condemn you, and make people
criticize
feel like...
even good, but they will condemn you, that they will make you feel that God does not love you. You are not just... You can't make heaven. You are not doing God's will. God hates you.
It is well. It is actually well. So now I want to ask. LAOLU GBENJO has one of the biggest, finest studio in I want to say in Lagos, but no, in Nigeria. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Like, he has the biggest, the finest. The production is crazy. What was the inspiration behind that studio? Where did the money come from? Yes, because the equipment in that studio alone. How?
Oh my God!
How were you able to do it?
Glory to God.
Hallelujah. Preach, Pastor.
2020 during the lockdown,
okay.
And I came into lockdown with less than 200,000. I was supposed to do a show for Vanguard newspaper at a hotel, and because of lockdown, they canceled the show.
Okay.
So I was so broke, and God laid it in my heart. I had this idea. I say, start birthday shout out. It was crazy to me.
Okay.
Before then, people usually speak to me that, can you do birthday shout out for my pastor? Can you do birthday shout out? I say, I don't do that. I'll just be singing for people. For what? I don't do it. So, but there was nothing to do. I need to make money. I need to pay bills. I need to pay my driver. I need to pay my security. I need to pay my staffs. You understand? So I started. I remember somebody approached me and said, can you do birthday shout out? Because there was no party. The only way people could celebrate their birthday or special day, wedding anniversary, birthday, child education was to do just play music, put it on their social media.
Okay.
So the first birthday shout out I did then was at somebody paid me 50,000 naira. So I used somebody's studio. Okay. So I posted it on social media. People loved it. Wow, this is great. Okay. Can you do something like that for my wife? Can you do something for my husband? Can you do something like for my friend and all that? And some people again, the church, older than that people, a pastor wrote on his status, say, can you see that your favorite worship leader have started singing, have started birthday shout out? Time I've tested them. Something they cannot stand the test of time. And some people some of my friends felt like, why is LAOLU doing this? You understand?
Okay.
Me, there's anybody will lobby.
And it's not like you're doing anything bad.
So,
Okay.
you know, it's something that does not just make sense to them. You understand?
Okay.
So, and getting a studio was a big deal.
Okay.
And the studio I got then was kind of expensive. So, I don't want to go deep.
Okay. Just
I don't want to go this because I don't know who will watch this.
Okay,
later.
okay, just pick it on the surface, but
Okay.
briefly and
Okay, so I wanted to use somebody's studio.
Okay.
And he said, I'm sorry, you can't use my studio for birthday shout-out.
okay.
That thing really hurt me. And my guys felt somehow about it. And that day, I prayed to God, I said, Father, because of this, give me the finest studio in the whole of Lagos. I was really, really hurt. I said, Father, bless me. I want to build the finest studio. Then Vintage Studio was like the latest studio.
Yeah.
So I went to the studio. I didn't have any shishi. So
I like your face.
So I started the birthday shout-out. So I was using Focus Studio in Lekki Phase 1. And sometimes the studio was not always available. We're going through hell to record. And our recording, sometimes we start from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 9 p.m. Wow. It was a lot of serious hard work. You understand? So then I needed to build my studio. Then I was living in Okota here.
Okay.
So I had to get a big apartment. I said, God, I need a mansion.
Okay. And
So,
God did it.
I got a very big mansion
to talk to God.
in Elegushi. And I said, I want the best studio in Lagos. So I called the person who did Vintage Studio.
Yeah.
I said, I want it to find out than Vintage Studio.
Okay.
And he was giving a bill of 70 million. I said, go ahead.
70 million. And you don't have any shishi.
I said, I think I first gave him 10 million.
Okay.
And where we are today.
You have made more than 10 billion now. So yeah, I want to ask, like I am actually very, I've learned a lot of things from him. Anytime he talks, you hear he say, I talk to God, I pray to God, I said. So he has, I think you have that personal father and son relationship direct. You don't even need anybody to Do you have a mentor?
Mentor, Sha. Jesus is my mentor.
I
don't even know. Jesus is my mentor. But I learn from a lot of people.
Yeah.
I learn from you. I learn from Bidemi. I learn from Tosibi. I learn from BJ. I learn from a lot of people. But there's no really mentor. But I learn from a lot of people.
It's normal to learn from. Because I was... do you know why I asked, do you have a mentor? Because you don't even look like somebody that used to go and maybe seek advice from.
No.
That is why I mentioned like you
Before I take any decision, I will make sure I do some personal prayer. Most of the time I do prayer work. So if I have that peace in my heart, like when I wanted to start buying equipment, you know, I have sound that can serve stadium. Yeah,
that's an advertisement. He's going to pay for it. He's advertised, but he's going to pay for it. And that is actually very true. He has big sounds, massive sounds, camera, TV. I want to advertise it very well. So you
I have large sound I can take care of. The last, what's it called, Winning Hedge at TBS, my sound cover is.
Wow, I can attest to that. Like, cause
sometimes some stage show, my sound cover is. So
if you are not singing, what are you doing?
I'll be a sound engineer. I love sound.
Obviously.
I love sound. By God's grace, in the last one, you have spent over 160 M on sound.
Quality sound.
Quality sound.
So if you are not...
Sound that some people don't even have in Nigeria. Nobody has it in Nigeria. It's only LAOLU GBENJO.
Wow. Somebody that now look... Listen, go back to that story when he stopped. Go listen to how he started lockdown with less than 200,000. Now it's somebody that has... No, your God, though. But please, cut so far.
Soap is only hard work, and just follow your heart. Don't follow people.
Don't follow by.
Those people, when they were saying that CNC can see your favorite this thing. During lockdown, my guys were earning every Monday nothing less than 150K. During lockdown, nothing less than 150K. So every Monday, not monthly.
Every Monday.
Every Monday, I pay them salary.
Weekly. Wow.
During lockdown. when nobody was earning anything.
Wow.
It got to a point, GT Bank had to call. In your profile say you're an artisan, but what we are seeing here is more than this. So don't follow people.
Man, that's
I don't want to talk about this, guys.
Yeah, man. Because even me myself, I'm trying to just picture the whole thing. And so, what kind of music do you listen to? You listen to secular music. let's just. You listen to secular music here. It is. There is secular music.
Can I shock you?
Okay.
I don't actually listen to musical. Seriously, I don't. Any street language you see in my music, my guys created it.
Wow. So all this, you don't listen to Davido, Burna Boy?
I love Burna Boy.
You love Burna Boy? To get, so
Burna Boy is my favorite.
Of them.
Oh my God.
Which of Burna Boy songs do you know?
I don't really know any of his songs, but I watch him. I don't know other people's songs.
Okay.
I don't, but I watch Burna Boy. I love his stage presence, his performance, his energy. His music, his sound. He's an artist, complete musician.
Yeah, he loves Burna Boy. Now look at Burna Boy's courage. Look at how Burna Boy used to carry himself. Now look at how LAOLU GBENJO used to. Are you see what I'm saying? There's a way Burna Boy carries himself that when he's somewhere you will know. There's a way LAOLU GBENJO. Have you seen how LAOLU GBENJO works? There's one video he did one time on his thing. He wore I guess you were a black native that has a lion head.
Okay.
The way you walk, I'm like, so I think he has that kind of.
Sometimes you just show people job.
Yeah, sometimes you just show off.
I just can't
oppress your enemies.
I can show.
Now we there. So it's still the Hifive TV, and I want to ask, managing a team of managing professional teams. How do you? What are the challenges that you think? Okay. Probably sometimes boys is in Berewoju, or you feel like okay, this money you should save. Like, what are the challenges you've had with your team?
Okay. Really, there has never been any challenges. We've become like family.
Okay.
As in, we've come a long way from 5,000 naira per show to 10,000 naira to 15. To 20 to 30.
Wow.
You understand?
That's
so
as you're growing, they're growing with you.
They're growing with me. Wow. Everybody in my band member have building their houses or have their houses, have their cars.
Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
My joy is everybody successful. You can't be with me as you are still poor. It's impossible. You know? Gone are those days that it's only the band leader that is shining. Other band members are not shining. For me, you are a failure.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
You understand? Because you see some leaders, some lead vocal, and they look so shy, and they're band leaders, band boys looking like house boy. You understand? Some of them, they've taken their self-confidence. They've brainwashed them that, when I hear you, don't talk. You don't breathe when I'm talking. You don't do anything. You understand? So we become family, and that is why we have this result we have. You understand? Everybody, teamwork. So,
unity.
So when I sense a bad vibe, I try to address it immediately.
Sure, that's very good.
And I bring it open to everybody. To the table.
Sure.
Kilo shele lojo ba
so there's no backbiting.
You understand? No.
That's actually very good.
That is what kills some of our mentors.
I've actually learned quite a number of things, and I'm actually confirming quite a number of things because I do sing from far. He did not know up until today. I follow him back to back, but sometimes I try to I have liked this post in the morning. Let me not like this one yet. I'll now come back in maybe the next day. I'll not like it. So you know that I've actually been following him, and over time I am really motivated with his story, with how he stopped, how he picked himself up. Thank you so much, Mr. LAOLU GBENJO. Thank you so much for being a motivation to the youth. Thank you so much for not giving up. Because if you've given up, man, probably there are kind of there are some things that would not even be having, like, if I hear me,
I'm telling you.
now also, we might not have it. It might just be something else we have. Just thank you so much for everything you do for the gospel industry. Thank you so much for everything you do for the party industry. Just thank you so much for being excellent. Thank you so much for being amazing.
Thank you.
One more thing, please. I would want you to tell people that are actually looking up to you, upcoming musicians, 1 or 2 words.
Okay. I don't know where to start, but number one, for everybody, for every upcoming, you need to know your strength.
Okay.
Your area of strength. If you want to be let's say you want to be a gospel musician,
yeah.
If worship is your strength, hold it very tight. If praise or LAOLU is your strength, hold it very tight. And be unique. You must not sound like Bidemola, but you must not sound like LAOLU GBENJO. Have that unique sound that will stand you out, that will make you say, oh, this is. When I mention BJ Sass, there's a picture that comes with it. Sure. When you mention Tosibi, there's a picture of a guy with bad ad-libs. When you mention Bidemola, but the guy with swag, energy, and all those things, Ijo and everything, with his full team, guys and all that. So when you mention LAOLU GBENJO, you probably mention, okay, there's a picture that will come to you. Bese, big body, 2 girls at the back.
That's true. The iPod, oh God. And when you mention LAOLU GBENJO, there's a picture that comes to you, the rich man. That is the phone. So yeah, try to be unique, try to be you.
So try to be unique and follow the leading of God. Don't follow people. Don't follow what people are. Don't follow the regular way. Regular way can't do it anymore in this generation. You understand? So sometimes when we are making music in the studio and guys are playing, oh, for me, you come to our streets, make it commercial. That even somebody to feel it. You understand?
Like people that need the gospel safe. And you need to look for a way to catch them.
Somebody told me one day in our estate, say, wait, are you LAOLU GBENJO? Wow, I love your music. I'm a Muslim. I don't listen to gospel music at all. But your music, I listen to your music. I do shout out for many allergies, jazz, and everything. You understand? So find something unique about you and trust God. With God's grace, pray. And follow the leading of the Holy Spirit. Or the Holy Spirit. Or the Holy Spirit. Before lockdown, during lockdown, I pray for like 2 weeks, non-stop. Prayer work. Say, Father, I must not come out of lockdown the same person. People don't see us as prayerful person because we don't show it. You don't even have to show it. You don't even have to show it. Let your work speak for you.
Results. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Actually a big one having you here.
Thank you.
So before we go, please, we want you to give us a shout out.
Hifive.
Hifive TV.
Okay. Hifive TV. Number one, I love the setting. I love the.
Thank you.
Let's feel ourselves,
please. Thank you so
Hello,
much.
guys. Make sure you watch Hifive. They're on YouTube.
Yeah. We're on YouTube.
YouTube, where again?
The Hifive TV, Instagram, the Hifive TV also. You can send us Gmail.
Are you on Facebook?
Are we on Facebook? Yeah, we're on Facebook.
You should be on Facebook.
TV. We're not active on Facebook, but
you have to be active everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, make sure you watch Hifive TV on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. They are everywhere. They are interesting. They are lovely. I love Hifive TV.
Thank you so much, and that's it. On today's episode, I remain Mr. Olamilekan. We love you. Peace out.